I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like I was born. I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Right, it's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. From the Clippers. On the low block, kick out downtown. Yahtzee.
Two pitch. Face hit left field. Austin Sucheki gets it done.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Welcome back to the campus here at Goffstown High School. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures, and he is the highlight guy. This is our fourth of 4 games today. We will be watching the junior varsity 7th and 8th grade group play the Exeter Seahawks. The first game we saw just a few moments ago was the varsity group, and it was the Nashua Cougars, a 25-0 winner. Cougars will receive, or rather will kick off to start the JV game. And ball is in the air and taken there, dropped at the and fallen on at about the 37-yard line. Had a couple of seconds, probably could have picked it up, but better to secure the football than to risk it as a number. It looked like number. We didn't get a number on that. 30. Well, we won't speculate. How about that? It'll be 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. They'll put the ball on about the 37-yard line. This is a Cougar team that is largely built on 7th graders. That varsity team that we just watched, a majority of them are 7th graders. Straight T formation here run by this Exeter team, and that is exactly how the T should look. They actually run it very, very well. It's a quick hitter, as running the football was number 1, Joey Goddard. You see how quick that hits into the line, and I'll say the same thing to you folks that I said during the varsity game, is watch the offensive line. Try not to watch the football. The backs are going to trick you. They're going to fake it here, fake it there, carry it here. Watch the offensive linemen. They will tell you where that ball is going. Second down and 4 for the Seahawks. It's going over to the left, off tackle. And he has the edge, and he'll get run out of bounds, pushed out of bounds, actually, and not before picking up the necessary yardage for a first down. That was number 18, Brody Merrick. So first and 10 for the Seahawks from the 45-yard line of the Cougars. A lot of times, your defensive front will determine how well your defense plays. You need to push that offensive line back, try to establish a new line of scrimmage. Trouble at the handoff, but you can see how quick they hit the hole. And as I said, every play is designed to cut back against the grain. Once again, that is number 1, Joey Goddard on the first down carry, picking up the necessary yardage. So that's the other thing you'll notice about the T formation as the clock continues to run. Every play at the point of attack is designed to cut back against the grain and find your downfield blockers and cut off their back. First and 10 from a 31-yard line of the Cougars. Exeter breaks the huddle. They're in their navy or dark blue uniforms. The Cougars are in their white shirts and black pants. A wing this time employed. An isolation play, or almost a belly-like looking play, as number 19 runs up in there. It was Jesse Altamari. So bend but don't break here needs to be the focus on this particular drive. Second down and 4 as the Cougars need to dig their heels in here. T formation. They're 3 yards behind the heels of the quarterback. Power off the left side, and you'll see it bounces to the outside. Nice job of rallying up to make that play. It looks like it's going to be short of the marker. We'll see. They might get a measurement, and they're saying first down. They'll wind the clock. First and 10. But you can see the difference if you watch the varsity game, how quickly the backs hit the hole. They're not trying to run to the outside. They're running almost downhill. And a good job by all the backs of carrying out their fakes. That's less people to the dance. And if you can break one tackle, maybe you get there. Coming over to the right-hand side now. Power, cut back. And a shoestring tackle there. Looked like the first to get their hands on his laces was Kenneth Reth. But a pickup of 4, so second down and we'll call it 5. Pickup of 5, second and 5. The angle's a little tough here. I want to thank the Goffstown Grizzlies for hosting this event here today. Costello Stadium, not available. Field is being repaired. Power off the left side. He'll bounce it outside. Good job of contain, forcing him back in. And coming in like a heat-seeking missile, trying to stop that play once again was Reth. It's going to set up a third down and 1. If you're Exeter, you have 2 downs to get 1 yard. So you're not going to see anything different here. You might see some type of a quarterback keep out where they fake that power play and the quarterback just keeps it, or maybe they'll run fullback trap here. We'll have to wait and see. This time they put a wing to the right of the tight end, so T formation. Their splits are a little bit wider on the left side, interestingly enough. And they're going to have enough. They're going to have enough for the line to gain. They got it. It's inside the 10. It's going to be first and goal from about the 9-yard line. Interesting play call. Not as a fast or a quick hitter. It's almost like an isolation play. Almost like a wing T play, if I'm being honest with you. Did you expect I would lie? First and goal from the... That always bothered me, Steve. If I'm being honest with you, why would you start your sentence with that? Don't start your sentence with that. T formation. Power off the right side. Feet still churning, needs some help. finally cleaned up there. It looked like Reth again was on that tackle, so he's a busy man from his second level there. It'll be second down and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. Call it the 6. .444, fours are wild and counting here in the first quarter. Watch those linemen. They'll tell you where the ball's going. It's going right. Quarterback, keeper, right side, and he is not in yet. They're going to call third down. That can't get much closer. We'll call it third and about a credit card. And again, you knew the ball was going there because the guards pulled to that side, and he just followed the cavalry. Cavalcade? What do you call that? Yeah, all right. 3:54 and counting initial drive here for the Seahawks, JV version of the 7th and 8th grade team. Straight T. Off the left tackle and in for the touchdown. That was number 18 for the Seahawks, Brody Merrick. And a nice job. So 6-0 Seahawks, and you're going to see two different, completely different styles of football here. Old school, straight T, double tight end formation, and then you kind of see a little more spread stuff. But power is power, ISO is ISO, trap is trap. It's just you run it from different formations, and this gives you a little bit more deception and a little bit quick off the ball here. And that's number 1. Once again, he is in. Goddard for the 2-point conversion. Joey falls forward into the end zone. So with 3:35 to go here in the first, it is Exeter 8 and Nashua 0. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here on the Highlight Guy. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's our 4th of 4 games. It's been a beautiful day here at Goffstown, and had a couple of clock malfunctions and issues earlier, but we made do. We figured it out. We persevered. And here we are. Happy to call all of the action for you. Had a game actually yesterday here. You can see all of these games on the Highlight Guy. The YouTube channel will be talking about that, I'm sure, a couple of times during the course of this game. And the ball is kicked off. It's a live ball. Got to get on it. They do at the 20-yard line. Reversing field. Has a lane if he can get to the corner. To the sideline is number 23, Iverson Pacheco, and he did a nice job. And I will say this, too, a good job by Exeter. He had him wrapped up, and he could have continued the tackle, but realized he was out of bounds. Play was over. Nice job. Good discipline playing the whistle. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll line up near side hash on the 35-yard line. We'll see what formations they employ. Going to be the pistol formation. Twins to the right with a sniffer. The snap is high and very fortunate there. Number 5 falls on the ball. That was Adam Collier. And if Collier doesn't get there, ready to pounce on that ball was number 6, Thomas Bishop. Cougars lucky there. They'll take a loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15. Same formation. Again on the high snap, and this time Bishop is there. He almost took the handoff. He's in the backfield so quickly. The timing of that snap is really messing things up here. It's going to be 3rd down and another loss of 5. 3rd and 10 for the Cougars, and they're going backwards. Ace formation, tight ace formation, 2x2. Direct snap, roll out. Pass is complete. And a nice pickup of 5 yards, but unfortunately it's going to be 4th and 15 for the Cougars, so they're probably going to have to punt this away. We'll see what Coach calls, and if they do, in fact, go for it, I have a comment on that as well. And I think we have an injury real quick. That'll give us time to talk about Bouvier Prepare. Bouvier Prepare provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. So if you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. I told you I'd tell you about that thought process as we wind the clock here. Maybe it's a quick kick. We'll see. It's 2x2. They go into motion. Bad snap, and they have to just fall on it. So possession will change, and I'll tell you the thought process behind this, all right? Chip Kelly brought this thought process from California to New Hampshire. When I played at UNH, I played for Chip Kelly, and Chip said that if we go for it on 4th down, who cares if we don't get the first down, even if they're close to our end zone. If they get in, we get the ball back that much quicker. So instead of allowing the team to go on an 80 or a 90-yard drive, field position was never an issue. You go for it on 4th down, let the chips fall where they may, no pun intended, and go from there. And that was Joey Goddard on the carry off to the right side. He'll pick up a couple. Nice job by the front of Nashua that time. But the thought process was, look, and we'll keep it real in this real-time situation. If Exeter scores on 1st or 2nd down, okay, you're getting the ball back. So you get to go back on offense that much quicker. And that was kind of the mindset. Field position was never really a consideration. I shouldn't say never, but a lot of times. And it worked out quite well for him, wouldn't you say? Trap play up the gut, bounces off the initial contact, and the best play in all of the T offense goes for a huge gainer. That was number 19, Jesse Altamari. Another first down here for the Seahawks. Give a big hello to Greg Curtis, who watched his grandson Dante Sisse play. Our pleasure to bring you all the action here on the Highlight Guy, and thank you very much for watching us, Greg. Hope you enjoy the broadcast and hope to bring you many more. We're going to go inside of 12 seconds in the first quarter. A very fast-moving quarter here, and especially when you don't throw the football. And the clock keeps ticking. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. It's going to be Nashua with their heels getting closer to their end zone. They got to keep Exeter out. It is 8-0 here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break, pay some bills, and we'll be right back with second quarter action.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, my name is Deb Cody, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I serve both residential and commercial clients in New Hampshire and Maine and work with an amazing team of KW colleagues and affiliate partners to help you achieve your real estate goals. In 2022, I ranked in the top 20% of 700 plus agents within my brokerage. I was nominated this past year to serve on the Agent Leadership Committee within my firm and have enjoyed giving back to my colleagues and local community. Are you curious to know how much your home may be worth in today's market? Reach out to me today, and I'd be happy to run a complimentary comparative market analysis for you.
All right, we are back, and we're getting ready to start the second quarter here at Goffstown High School. It is the junior varsity edition of the 7th and 8th grade football teams, Nashua and Exeter, the Cougars of Nashua, the Seahawks of Exeter, in a battle here. Nashua trying to keep Exeter from going up by 2 scores. And speaking of the Cougars, they're a nonprofit organization created to give every child the opportunity to reach their greatest potential in youth football before they head to high school. They work with the Nashua High School North coaches to ensure their athletes are ready to compete at the high school level by the time they arrive, giving them the greatest opportunity to continue to excel beyond high school. To learn more, go to their website at NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. Straight T formation, waggle off to the right. And he was wide open in the back of the end zone. And I shouldn't say waggle, I should say keep out pass or power flood pass. Waggle would have had him rolling out the other way. Come on, coach, know what I'm saying here. But fake the fullback, fake the halfback, roll to that side. He had a man open in the end zone, throw it to where he's going, not where he's been. So Cougars are fortunate there. It's 3rd down and 9. We'll see if they go back to the friendly skies, and that's the beauty of the offense. You could just as easily pass, or you could just as easily run fullback trap. All the same action. Straight T formation. Cut back against the grain. Solid run there by number 1 for the Seahawks, Goddard. And Joey will get down to about, we'll call it the 6-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down. Huge play here. This should be gigantic if the Cougars can keep him out of the end zone or from getting a first down. So that's the mindset of Exeter, too. They can still get a first down here. 4th and 4. Tried to get him to jump off sides. And they're going to call timeout. Good discipline there by Nashua. Not jumping off sides. Good for them. It only would have been about half the distance, but it would have been closer to that first down marker. So kudos to the coaching staff and the players for good discipline, trying to get that freebie, and the Cougars would have none of it. Are you looking to play sports in college? If so, Highlight Guy helps you get them noticed and get recruited. We create highlight videos from sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star. So let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. As a nonprofit organization, the Nashua Cougars could not thrive and provide such an incredible experience for our athletes without the generosity of their sponsors. They'd like to give a huge Cougar roar to their top sponsors for the 2024 season. That's Basco Excavation, Lopez Hardwood Floor Services, and Comcast. To all of the sponsors not mentioned here, the Cougars want you to know they're very thankful for everything you do for them for every year to ensure that the athletes have all that they need. All right, back to the action. It is 4th and 4 yards to go, give or take a half yard or so. Exeter knocking on the doorstep. We get a wing to the left. We'll see if they come with some reverse type action here into the field. They do just that, and nobody is there for the Cougars. It was a good play design. You could see it from up here, and you know what, if you could sit where we're sitting and see it early on, you might think about, you know, where it might go. But when you're down on the field level, sometimes it's harder to see those things. So a nice job on the touchdown run there to the outside, and Exeter will go up on the scoreboard 14-0. Straight T formation. Full back. Stiff arm. Good help on the defense. And I'll tell you, he didn't make the tackle at the end of it, but he's really the person that slowed him down. We're going to give a big shout out there to number 15 for the Cougars, and that was Levi Dabney. Levi slowed him down enough to get the rest of the team over to help, and they did a great job of keeping him out of that end zone. Scores 14-0. Also want to mention that if you look out on the field, you'll see that a lot of the players have pink arm sleeves and wristbands and socks on, and the referees a lot of them are using pink whistles. It is a Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I want to bring attention to breast cancer awareness. And so the month of, actually they do it from all month of October into November. They will wear the pink. That is a live ball, and fortunate to get on that as it went through his hands. Johnny on the spot there was number 27 for the Cougars. That was Javier Segovia. So decent field position for the Cougars. They'll set up shop 1st and 10 from about their 34-yard line. We have about 8:57 to go here in the first half. Chase and Roby calling all of the action for you here from the campus of Goffstown High School, high atop the beautiful press box that they've built here on campus. Shotgun formation. It's the pistol. Straight dive, handoff, and they have no answer on that edge for number 6 for Exeter, Thomas Bishop. He is coming off of that edge every single time, and in order to slow him down, you might want to set some protection to him. You might want to maybe throw a screen pass his way. You got to do something to keep him a little more honest, because he's just got his ears pinned and he's coming off that edge. 2nd down and 15. High snap again. Running through the hole is number 23, and he gets stacked up by a host of Seahawks. It was Iverson Pacheco. That'll set up a 3rd and 12 for the Cougars. Another high snap is gathered in, and the pass is complete, but Exeter is there to minimize that gain. It was a good catch by number 5 for the Cougars. That was Adam Collier. And that'll be 4th down and about 16. And once again, it appears that the Cougars are going to go for it. That speed sweep. Pacheco needs to pick up a block. He gets a block. He's got the corner, and just too much to get on 4th down. Runs out of real estate after a nice gain, really, probably about a gain of 7 or 8. But unfortunately, not enough to move the sticks in the direction you're going. Instead, they'll reverse direction. It'll be 1st and 10, Exeter from the 35-yard line. And it's interesting to watch both of these youth programs. They mimic the high schools, almost identical in a lot of ways. jet sweep to the left. Got to keep the outside contained. Nearly tripped up. He's still in bounds, and they're going to watch that back on the highlight guy and see that they did not wrap up. There was a lot of shoulder bumping going on out there, just trying to knock him out of bounds, and you're going to have to do a lot more than that if you want to tackle an Exeter back. Can't just bump him with your shoulder out of bounds as Jesse Altamari goes the distance on the jet sweep around the left side. So I'm sure the coaching staff's going to take a look at that, and they'll be talking about tackling technique down the road. So it is currently 20-0 now. Exeter going for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback rolls, looking for a receiver, back of the end zone, and open. That was that drag route by the tight end, and it is a 22-0 Exeter lead. But I say both of these teams are like watching the high school versions of themselves. Nashua Cougars are a spread offense, and you could see the things that they run, especially in that varsity game that we saw earlier. And then you watch this JV Exeter team, and you can see that the quarterback runs to the sideline to get the signal and to get the play, and they run the double tight end stuff. And it's the earlier you start them on it, the better, the more efficient they will be, the more versed and schooled they'll be when they get into the high school. So there are methods to the madness. Ready to put his right foot into the ball was Bishop. And again, having trouble handling that kickoff, but breaks that first tackle, gets around the left side as he gets over to the sideline. We got a injured player on the ground, and I believe he's getting up, so that's good. But the return was Iverson Pacheco. And I think we have a penalty flag down there on the field. Looks at about the 25-yard line. We'll have to check. Okay. Head-to-head contact. So that is a penalty against Nashua. That's going to back them up and really want to take the head out of the game, no question about it. And so can't lead with the head. That's going to back the Cougars up a significant distance. That's a personal foul call, I believe, 15 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 still, but they're going to start from inside their own 15-yard line. We'll call it 13. Shotgun rolling to his right. Throws it. It's got a man there. It's a catch. It's Pacheco, and he's out of bounds. So nice job there of pitch and catch, throwing it to where he's going, not where he's been. And a good pickup on first down. That's a gain of roughly 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. They'll wind the clock. We're inside of 6 minutes and 30 seconds before halftime. Ace formation, sniffer. And they tackle him forward. It's going to be close to a 1st down. We'll see if they stop the clock to measure. They are going to stop. No, they're going to call it a 1st down, and then they'll wind it right away. So good run there. And that's one way to get number 6 out of there, is to put a personal protector over there for you and maybe make him have to cover somebody out there. Don't make life so easy for him. Now they'll go 2 backs into the backfield. Pacheco will come back to this side. There's that personal protector again. Yeah, he's got a cover. I like what they're doing here. They found something, and it's working. They get up to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain on first down. So what they're doing is they're sending out two receivers to number 6's side. He cannot rush the passer, and he's actually has to drop into coverage, which frees up the perimeter for the quarterback. So nice job there. Second and short. You'll take 2nd and 3 all day long if you are the quarterback. And again, they have the personal protector, but they're in a pistol formation. And now they go away from him. We got to pick up a block. He does. He's gets to about the 35. He's going to have enough yardage for the first down. Is Collier. Nice run there. Good blocking at the point of attack. Well done by the young Cougars. They did a nice job. This is a great drive here. Now you look at where's the hash mark. Ball's on the near hash. You got a lot of room out there to the field. Let's see what Coach dials in. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Motion into the backfield. A lot of easty-westy there. Got to get your shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. Lost a yard or so, and you got to stay in front of the sticks if you're the Cougars. You can't take negative plays on first down. You have that recipe, go back to it. It's going to be 2nd down, and we'll call it 11. And they're going to put the strength over to the field. Max protection. Nice job. Well done. Oh, Pacheco had it in his hands. And I'll tell you what they did there. In order to block the backside edge, they had a double team. They were coming off of the edge there, and it was a nice blitz pickup as Thomas Bishop was coming off that edge. And the Cougars have something here, and I think they know it. They just have to do these little things, and they'll keep marching forward. 3rd down and 11. And if you're thinking about going forward on 4th down, don't look at it as 11 yards. Look at it as half of that. They're taking a shot, and he stopped running, and ball nearly intercepted by number 18 there, Brody Merrick. I like the play call. They're testing that middle of the secondary. So 4th down and 11. We'll see what the Cougars do here. Exeter kind of falling back, staying in front of the sticks. Want to keep everything in front of them. They run that speed sweep. And this is Collier running tough. Breaks a couple of tackles, spins, and he's going to be about 5 yards short. So a good tough run, but good gang tackling there by Exeter as number 25, Garrett Simpson, was the man on the spot. But I like Collier. I like Collier running those plays. I like him running up in there, and I think you're going to look back to it and say, okay, no negative plays on 1st down. That has got to be the battle cry. Exeter going to take over 1st and 10 from inside the Nashua 40-yard line. We'll call it the 39. Nose of the ball just shy of the 39. Power off the left side, had him in the backfield. And good job of rallying to make that tackle as 3 or 4 Cougars got to the dance a little late. They were slowed up. But a nice job, a minimal gain on 1st down. 2nd and 2, or 2nd and 8 rather, 2-yard gain. Nice job there by the Cougar defense. They're playing a six-man front. It's really a 9-man box. Power off the right side. Coming from the outside, couldn't get him. Flag will fly, still on his feet. Big stick coming from the far side and laying the wood there. Nice tackle. And there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort this one out. And I believe that was number 15 for the Cougars. That was Levi Dabney, and he was coming with bad intentions on that one from his far side. Are you going to get a face mask call against the Cougars? So, unfortunately, that effort goes by the boards. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Exeter. That is a 15-yard variety. We'll wind the clock. We'll come inside of 2:14 and counting in the first half. Cougars with their heels again, close to their end zone. They're in the red zone right now. Red zone defense, name of the game here. Got to be aware of the formations, got to be aware of the down and distance. Quarterback rolls out, power pass, nearly had him, lets it fly. And a touchdown for the Seahawks as the quarterback breaks a tackle at the last possible second, finds his receiver running across the field. That'll put 6 more on the board for the Seahawks. Going for the 2-point conversion. It'll be a strong formation to the right. They're going to try the jet sweep. He's going to try to get to the corner, and he does. And that was number 19 for Exeter on that 2-point conversion. Altamari. .135 to go here in the first half. And Exeter up 30-0. Bishop to put his right foot into the ball. Low line drive, good returnable ball. And Cougars have some trouble. This is Pacheco. He comes to the right side, breaks a tackle, keeps his feet churning, finally brought down at about the 35-yard line. So nice return there by Pacheco. Hey, as a nonprofit organization, the Nashua Cougars could not thrive and provide such an incredible experience for their athletes without the generosity of their sponsors. They'd like to give a huge Cougar roar to their top sponsors for the 2024 season: Basco Excavation, Lopez Hardwood Floor Services, and Comcast. To all the sponsors not mentioned here, the Cougars want you to know that they're very thankful for everything you do for them every year to ensure the athletes have everything they need. The double reverse, and Pacheco has trouble handling it. So a loss of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 17 for the Cougars as we go into a side of 62 seconds and counting. Motion into the boundary, handoff. They fake the double reverse this time. Collier gets stacked up at the numbers. Timeout is called on the field, and both coaching staffs will head out to speak to their troops. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Be sure to contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. The Nashua Cougars youth football program is thriving in just their second year, and they're looking forward to seeing where next season brings them. They have the hardest working group of coaches who dedicate their time to developing athletes' football skills and teaching them life lessons that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. If you'd like to become one of those coaches, please contact them at NashuaCougars.net. Trips into the boundary, split end to the left side. Shotgun formation. Pass is complete to Collier. He's wrapped up at around the 27-yard line. Pickup of a couple there. That'll bring up a third down. Clock continues to run inside of 25 seconds. It'll be fourth down. This will probably be the last play of the first half. We'll see what they dial up here. They might even call a timeout prior to letting it run down, or they'll just let it expire. They do not. They call timeout with 1 second to go before halftime. So we'll see if there's any trickeration here being developed by the sideline of the Cougars. It's been a fun-filled day of football here. The weather has been outstanding. This press box is amazing. The field is gorgeous, and want to thank the folks here at Goffstown High School for having us. Also the Nashua Cougars for making us a part of their game day here, allowing us to call some of their games. I want to thank everybody for watching today on The Highlight Guy. Hope you continue to watch on YouTube on our live stream. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we are live streaming events. All right, 1 second remaining here. The Cougars will line up. They have quads to the left. They have a split end to the right. We'll see what they run. It is an empty backfield. Flag will fly. Not sure what the call is. So it'll be a 5-yard march off backwards for the Cougars. They'll reassess the plan here. So again, an empty backfield. Quads to the left, single receiver right. And they just come off the edge. They were looking for that double pass, and if they had a chance to get it off, he is open. And they're going to call forward progress stopped, I believe. You can see Pacheco all by himself at about the 40-yard line, but the play would have taken too long to develop. So we will head to halftime. Your score, the Nashua Cougars 0 and the Exeter Seahawks 30. You are watching The Highlight Guy. So thank you for watching. We're going to take a timeout, pay some bills, and we'll be back with all the second half action right after this.
I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I'm a beast. Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like I was prime. I came here to ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports at college.
Hi, my name is Deb Cody and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I serve both residential and commercial clients in New Hampshire and Maine and work with an amazing team of KW colleagues and affiliate partners to help you achieve your real estate goals. In 2022, I ranked in the top 20% of 700 plus agents within my brokerage. I was nominated this past year to serve on the Agent Leadership Committee within my firm and have enjoyed giving back to my colleagues and local community. Are you curious to know how much your home may be worth in today's market? Reach out to me today and I'd be happy to run a complimentary comparative market analysis for you.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Welcome back, everybody, to the campus here at Goffstown High School, home of the Grizzlies, and you are watching the Highlight Guy live stream. Jason Roby, along with the Highlight Guy himself, Steve Cody. He is the man on the moving pictures, as always. Happy to be bringing you the best in sports entertainment, and today we have brought you 4 football games here with the Nashua Cougars. And this is the last of those 4 games. It is the junior varsity 7th and 8th grade game. And the Cougars are lining up to return the second half kickoff. Exeter ready to put the toe into the ball. The Exeter has enjoyed a 30-0 advantage at this point. So the Cougars need to get some offense generated here. They've moved the ball at times. They've done some nice things, but they've gone backwards either due to penalty or mishandling of the ball. Ball is kicked away, and that's the first time the kickoff has been taken cleanly. This is number 33 for the Cougars, trying to get vertical, and he lost the ball, but fortunately the Cougars came up with it, and that would have been disastrous. So they'll start 1st and 10. I believe that was Kenneth Reth on the return for the Cougars. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And talking to the coaches, this is largely a 7th grade group. And these kids will all be back next year. So a year of growth, a year of strength, a year of maturity will make a boatload of difference for these young players a year from now. Rolling. Can't take a sack, and he does. So a significant loss on the play. You're talking about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 18. He rolled to his right. He had a couple of receivers, but it seemed like there was never a point in time where either one of them were ready to receive the ball, so he had to kind of eat it, and by that time the pressure got to him and he was sacked. So huge loss, and starting behind the sticks on the first possession of the second half. Motion. Pacheco on the speed sweep to the left side. Needs to pick up a block. Cuts inside. Gets the corner. He's on the move. And that is a great run there by Pacheco. About a 14-yard gain. So nice job of getting a lot of that back. The problem is when you take a -8 on 1st down, you face a 3rd and 6. So the focus for this Cougar team, if you have anything you want to, work on, is to talk to them about getting those positive yardage plays on 1st down. 3rd and 6, handoff goes to the outside. This is Collier, and he'll get stacked up. He'll pick up about 3 on the play. That's going to bring up a tough spot there. I thought he had a little more than that. Yeah, he did. They just moved it. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. And at this point, I think you go for it if you're the Cougars. You've had 2 really good plays after that, after a couple of disastrous plays. So you think about the positive yardage that they've gained in the last 2 plays, and that equates to a 1st down if you don't lose it on 1st down. Swing pass in the dirt, or the pellets, I should say, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. And the Seahawks bring their offensive group out onto the field. It would appear they're putting in a different group of players. I don't think they have 11. Actually, I think they're far short of 11. But we'll see. The defense for the Cougars is out on the field. They do have 11 now. Under center, straight T formation. Cougars showing pressure. They got a crossbuck blitz, and they missed it. The blitz is a beautiful thing unless you don't get it, and if it doesn't work, you're leaving a lot of space open at that second level. But I like rolling the dice. 2nd and 5 now for Exeter. Positive play on first down, 2nd and 5. What I like here at the youth level is they're showing pressure again, power off the right side and thrown forward. And I think he was tackled. He was tackled what would have been short of a first down, but thrown forward. And as a result of being thrown forward, he gained the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. And again, Nashua showing some pressure, some blitzes up the A gaps, the 2 gaps on either side of the center. Trying to make life a little more miserable for the guards getting out there and lead blocking. Power off the left side. Nice tackle there. Looked like that was number 15 for the Cougars, Levi Dabney again. Said his name a couple times today. Seahawks are inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Again with the pressure, and this time it pays off as they're able to stop that ball carrier before he gets ahead of steam going forward. Looked like number 69, Xavier Allen, on that tackle. A nice job by him penetrating through his gap, keeping it to a minimal gain. 3rd down and 6. Low handoff, and fortunate that he came away with it was number 2 for Exeter. That was Ethan Norris. But those quick hitters just get right into those gaps. It's going to set up a huge play for Exeter. 4th down and a long 1.5 yards, we'll call it. This play taking a long time to get in from the sideline. Trying to get him to jump off sides. They fake power. It's quarterback. They had it dead to rights. Let's see if they can stop him. I think they're going to do it. They do just that. And it's going to be turned over on downs. Great effort there by the Cougar defense. A loss of a yard. And the Seahawks tried getting a little fancy by keeping it to the outside. They went away from their bread and butter power play. And as a result, the Cougars dug their heels in and said, not this time. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Now, a number of substitutes start coming in here for Exeter. Oh, boy. That was almost a pick 6 right there. It was intended out here in the flat. May have been Pacheco out here and nearly intercepted by number 33, Jack Bailey. Pump and go may be in order here, but not sure you can get that kind of time to pass it. We'll see what the Cougars have dialed in. They're going to run the speed sweep. This is Collier. Breaks one tackle, tries to break a second. And Collier will pick up 4 tough yards there for the Cougars, setting up a big 3rd down and 6. And I tell you, I like Collier going north and south. He's this good, tough, straight-ahead runner. Like to see him get his shoulders square, and that's maybe putting him in the backfield. Ace formation, back is to the right. Now he's to the left. They switch it up. This is Don Mann at the quarterback. They blow this one dead. Mann was scrambling to his right, and then suddenly they just blew the play dead. So there's going to be a penalty against the Cougars. They'll back them up 5 yards, and now it's 3rd down and 11. Clock continues to run here in the 3rd quarter. Motion to the field. Man hands it off. And they were just waiting for him back there. Another loss on the play. It's going to be 4th down now. Fourth down and a long 13, call it 14 yards. Trips over to the right side. Collier is the number 3 receiver. He runs the whip route. And just out of the reach. So the Titans will turn the ball over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. And, you know, you get to this point in the season, and win or lose, you still have these kids coming out here, giving their best effort, playing hard, showing up to practices when it's cold outside under the portable lights. Yeah, I really have to hand it to these kids. They're investing in something, and they're putting forth a great effort here. And, you know, things don't always work out the way you want them to, but that's a lot like life, and you have to keep plugging away. You have to keep trying. You have to keep working, and eventually things will go your way if you keep doing the right thing. So I'm sure that's what all the coaches are constantly telling their kids, not just the Nashua coaches, but the Exeter coaches as well. T formation for Exeter. Off the right side, power, cut back, middle of the field, and stopped just outside the 6-yard line. I think it's going to be 2nd down and short, so Exeter can get the 1st down. And I'll tell you, it's not always the scores that you remember, but you remember the fun times you had with your friends, the fun stories, the telling jokes with one another, and those are the important things. You're getting outside on a beautiful day and getting some physical activity, the things that are lost on a lot of kids these days. So it's nice to see that these kids are out here doing this, working hard. Jet sweep to the left side. Oh, he cuts it back against the grain and finds the sledding quite tough as he was wrapped up there. It looked like number 38 led the charge for the Cougars that time. That was Hunter Kerner. And we're going to head inside of 45 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Oh, and terrific job there again. Again, great penetration. That time by number 69, and we've said his name a couple of times here recently. That was Xavier Allen. And this is a very interesting play coming up here. So it's going to be 4th down and a long 2 to go for a first. And it looks like we're going to head to the 4th quarter, a scoreless 3rd quarter. So a nice job by the Cougars battling there. They got to try to keep this Exeter Seahawks team out of the end zone. And in baseball, we always say, you want to try to win the inning. And in football, you want to try to win the quarter. And that time, that quarter was a scoreless one. So that's a victory there for the Cougars. And they're going to try to win this 4th quarter when we come back right after these messages from our sponsors.
Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance.
All right, let's set the stage for you. It is 4th down and 2. Exeter trying to secure this first down. Nashua trying to keep them out of the end zone, keep them out of first down range, and get the ball turned over on downs. Ball is snapped. Quarterback rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure. Ball's thrown up into the end zone, and it is dropped in the end zone. It was a touchdown, but hit him in the palms of his hands. And good sportsmanship there as it was a sure score, but couldn't quite hold on to it. So it was all or nothing there. They didn't want the first down. They wanted the touchdown, and the Cougars end up holding. 1st and 10, Nashua. So another victory there for the Nashua Cougar defense. And now the next phase, you are buried deep in your own territory. You got to try to get out of there. Trips to the right, split end to the left. And a good quick handoff to Collier. He switches the hand. He's at the 15. He's powering out to the 20, and it's going to be enough for a first down and then some. Adam Collier with authority. He powers his way. I think it was Collier. It might have been. Is that 15, Steve? Yeah. So a good run there by Collier. First and 10 Cougars from the 20-yard line. And they'll hand it back off. Nice move there. Ducks a couple of tackles, picks up a couple of yards around the right side. And that time it was number 26 on the carry. That was Jamison Maxwell. A nice tough run there. And again, positive yardage on first down. It's always easy when you get that positive yardage. You don't want to take a loss on the play. Second down, and we'll call it a short 8. Motion into the boundary. And he has the corner. He runs around the side, breaks the 30 to the 35, and down at about the 39-yard line. Another first down for the Cougars. So showing a little life here are these Cougars. That may have been, was that Miles Libby around the side? It may have been number 22. Collier. And he will go down in a heap at the 40. Again, though, a positive play on first down. He gained a yard there. Nice solid run. That, not sure if the Cougars were false pulling there, but the left guard pulled to the right. And I don't know if he went the wrong way or if they were trying to fool somebody. Certainly fooled me. I was watching the guard and Collier was over here. So 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. 7:13 and counting to go in this one. The first half belonged to the Seahawks. Thus far, the Cougars are trying to put their stamp on the second half. Straight handoff. This is number 81. Tries bouncing off a couple of tackles and goes backwards on that one. That was frankly Akakos. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 12. But remember where this drive started. They were down inside their own 6-yard line, and they're all the way out now to almost the 40. So you have 2 downs to get about 12 yards. Don't look at it as all in one chunk. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you try to get 6 here and 6 on 4th. And it's going to be 4th down. There's a loss on that play right there. So Cougars will come back. And they're saying it's 3rd down. I thought it was 4th down. And it is. Okay. So 4th down for the Cougars. They need about 12 yards here. They hand it off around the side. Here comes number 60. Can he get to the edge? He does. It's going to be close. I think he's got the 1st down. And he does. Number 60 for the Cougars breaks out around contain. That was Januel Soto. And Soto, showing great speed around the edge there, falls forward and gets that 1st down by a yard. Great effort there by Soto. 1st and 10 Cougars at midfield. They've got something brewing here. Soto behind the quarterback. And he'll power his way in there again. And another positive play on 1st down. He's going to pick up 3 on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. And again, if you want to go for it on 4th down, I have no problem with that. But think of it this way. If you get 3 yards per down, that's 12 yards in a possession. That's a 1st down. And I like what I'm seeing here. And now, not quite sure what the call was, if there was a flag or. Did we get a signal? I didn't see a signal, but it. So a blindside block, and that's a personal foul, and that is a drive killer. That's a huge, huge penalty. That's a 15-yarder against the Cougars. So 5 minutes to go in this one, and the Cougars have 4 downs to get 22 yards. Oh, no, fumble in the backfield, picked up there. Trying to roll to his right, reverses field. And I believe there was a fumble on the play. There was, and it was recovered by Exeter. So what started out as a fantastic drive, that was a 50-yard drive. And that penalty really knocked the wind out of their sails. The Nashua Cougars Board of Directors is a group of people who came together for one purpose, to create the best possible opportunities for every youth football player in North Nashua. They provide scholarships, transportation, and go above and beyond on a daily basis for all of their athletes. They're all one big, happy Cougar family. So if you're interested in joining the Nashua Cougars Board of Directors, go to NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. All right, Exeter comes out 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Clock is at 4:38. We'll start it on the snap. They'll run the trap, and trap gets through second level. They had the quarterback in the backfield, but he had already handed it off to the fullback on that fullback trap. And that play will pick up just about 10 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos, film sporting events, and live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star. Let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. That's steve@thehighlightguy.com. And get started today. I don't have any eligibility left, Steve. Yeah. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. That's Deb, D-E-B, @thedowgroup.com. All right, that injury timeout, player up and moving for the Cougars. That's good to see. 4:09 and counting to go in this one. Exeter just outside the red zone. Power off tackle. And that is number 24 for the Seahawks. Looks like Austin Fujitani. And he'll pick up about 7 on first down. Pick up a 2nd and 3. Once again, the Cougars find themselves in an interesting situation here. They got to try to keep these Seahawks out of the end zone. It has been a scoreless battle thus far here in the second half. The fullback trap, again, straight ahead, and he'll pick up the necessary yardage. That looked to be number 4, Isaiah York, on the carry. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Seahawks. So now 4 downs to get in that end zone. All right, you're going to pick your 4 best plays here, Steve. And you're going to line up and play your best goal line defense here, and let's see what comes out on top. Ball's on the carpet. It bounces, and very fortunate there. One more high bounce, and that could have been a scoop and score for the Cougars. Johnny on the spot there was number 27 for Exeter, Zach Dabrio. So a loss on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 11-yard line, we'll call it. 3 downs to try to get 11 yards. Cougars with their heels backed up. power off the left side, and this time it gets stacked up. Good defensive effort there by those Cougars. And that looked like number 24. That was Danford. Excellent. And he did an excellent job of. And also number 69 was in there as well. Xavier Allen. So Excellent and Allen did a fantastic job as we hit inside of 60 seconds to go in this one. 3rd and goal from the 12. Speed sweep to the outside. Does he have the corner? Does he have the edge? And he does. So with under 30 seconds, 32 seconds to play, they run the speed sweep to the right, just beyond the grasp of the defender. And that may have been Ethan Norris, number 2 on the carry. Two-point conversion. Going for it here. It's the fullback, and he just gets stacked up. And a nice job there. And that looked like Collier that slammed the door on that one as there was a quick handoff from Alex Hodgson. And that we've reached tips time. It's the running clock. Once you get to a difference of 35 points or more, they will run the clock on the whistle for play. He'll wind it. Tips is a timeout, injury, penalty, or score. Those are the only time that you stop the clock. And so they'll wind it here with 30 seconds to go. We'll see if the Cougars can do something in the last 23 seconds and counting. Ball rolls and taken at about the 24-yard line. They tried running the reverse. It's Pacheco around the right side. He's got a lane. He's up the sideline. He's got one man to beat, and he still has his feet about him. They to say he stepped out of bounds. They tried running the old double reverse there, or the old reverse. They'll wind the clock, and a great last effort as the time is going to run out in this one. Your final is going to be Exeter 36 and the Nashua Cougars 0, but a great effort in the second half by those Cougars. They were down 30-0 at halftime, and there was no quit in that Nashua team. It was a 6-0 game in the second half, so there is victory there as both teams line up to shake hands. In Exeter, we'd expect nothing different. They are a well-oiled machine in their forever T formation, the same offense that the high school runs. Nice job by both of these teams out here. Good sportsmanship. Nice job by the officials controlling things down there. And nice to see the post-game handshake taking place between these two teams. Well, we want to thank you all for watching with us here today on the Highlight Guy. It's been our pleasure bringing you 4 games here from the campus of the Goffstown Grizzlies. Thank you to Goffstown for allowing us to use your press box and setting us up here. Thank you to Jim Beninati, the president of the Nashua Cougars, for having us along, and want to wish everybody here a great rest of your weekend. We hope to see you down the road, and maybe some playoff games in the future here for that 7th and 8th grade varsity team. Want to remind you all that as we sign off that it's not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Be well.